definitely everyone's goal is to make that jump to Europe, and the pathway that the Red Bulls Academy they offer. And, down the line with the second team and the first team, it's always that jump to go to Europe or to go overseas.
Hey, USMNT fans, welcome back to another episode of the OneGoal interview series. Today, we are here with Daniel Edelman, the latest young player to sign a professional contract with New York Red Bulls II. Daniel, how are you doing today?
Doing really good, man. Thanks for having me on. Really appreciate it.
Awesome. We're excited to learn all about you and share your story with American soccer fans across the nation. So, to get going, given that both of your parents were D1 athletes, you have athleticism and sports running through your blood. Was soccer always on the cards for you, or was playing soccer something that you yourself took the initiative on?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, my mom played basketball in college, my dad played soccer, and definitely they both wanted me to play multiple sports growing up at a young age, to find what I liked the most. And I think I definitely took on soccer to be my sport and to be my passion, what I wanted to put my heart into. Basketball was super fun, but I just got soccer and carried that sport on better, even just at my house at a young age, I always just wanted a ball at my feet, walking around, watching TV, anything like that. It just, yeah.
So did you play other sports when you were younger, and you think that helped you with your soccer skills, or you just had to focus on soccer?
Yeah, no, certainly. I think it was really helpful that I did play other sports. I played basketball, I played baseball. I think I played some tennis too. All those sports, not just focusing on one sport at a young age and really just being exposed to all these different sports and all these different attributes in those sports that will end up helping me in soccer, which I did choose to play. And I'm super happy that I can play soccer now at the age I'm at and the club that I'm at.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Yeah. I'm sure it took some time to really kind of hone in on your soccer skills, but I'm sure after a while you realized you're pretty good. And especially when you were on PDA, Player Development Academy, you were placed on the B team first, right? So it was kind of a switch up, and then you fought your way up to the A team. How do you think that experience had prepared you for the career trajectory that you're currently on?
Yeah, no, definitely. When I first joined PDA, that was definitely a frustrating time for me to be placed on the B team. But how I viewed that is just an opportunity for me to work hard and get better and prove to everyone that I belong on the A team, the best team, and that there's a future for me. Playing with a chip on my shoulder and always wanting to push myself to get better. Being on the B team, of course, I think it definitely helped me to where I'm at today, because you can use those struggles and the tough times to only make you better and learn from them. And that's where I am today with New York Red Bulls II, and, keep trying to keep going and make my way to Europe eventually and, have a great career.
That's awesome. You got to make it to the first team on the Red Bulls first, right? I'm
Yeah,
sure you
no,
will.
that definitely. Europe's the
Yeah.
long term.
Of course. Awesome. So going back to PDA, and then you had time at New York Red Bulls Academy. So what were some of the biggest differences between PDA and the MLS Academy, or the Red Bull Academy?
Yeah. I mean, PDA, a great club. Love spending my pretty much my whole entire young soccer career there. But the main difference, it was just the professionalism. With the New York Red Bulls Academy system, it was just super professional. Treated it as if it was a real professional team. Going into training, they have tons of staff members there, trainers, equipment to help you prepare before the trainings, to help you recover after, hydration, snacks, all of this that you can use to really make yourself better. While PDA may have not offer those options, the staff there still valued player development, but just based off not being an MLS club, they didn't have the option to have the items that Red Bulls has at their facility to use for the players.
Yeah, and it's clear that kind of the facilities that Red Bulls have and just the resources they've put into it have allowed them to really have one of the best academies in all of MLS. And in recent years, I think they've really like reinvigorated the academy system with the signings of people like Caden Clark and now Bento Estrella and yourself. So what do you think it is about the Red Bulls that makes it such a destination of choice for young players?
Yeah, certainly there's been some bright products that have come into the system within the Red Bulls, and definitely everyone's goal is to make that jump to Europe, and the pathway that the Red Bulls Academy they offer. And, down the line with the second team and the first team, it's always that jump to go to Europe or to go overseas. And, when you join the Red Bulls, you realize that, wow, like I can put the work in here. These coaches are going to help me. Like, wow, there's a real pathway here for me to really expand my game. And, when you go in, you're like, you're determined to make yourself better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When you talk about making yourself better, what do you think, or what aspects of your game do you think you've improved upon the most since, joining the Red Bulls Academy?
Yeah, definitely within the Red Bulls Academy. I mean, all the coaches, they've really helped me bring out my more attacking side as a defensive midfielder. Not just playing one side of the ball and really looking to help the team get in on the attack and, score goals, get assists, drive forward with the ball, instead of just being the six that's going to clean up plays defensively and just distribute balls. Now the Red Bulls, what they've showed me and what they've brought out of me is me being the guy that's gonna take on the initiative to attack and make plays going forward.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite things about the Red Bull style of play is they always, at the start of every game, they want to be the protagonist. They want to be the one driving the game forward. And when I was researching you, I saw that Thiago is one of your favorite players. And I thought that was kind of interesting because he's kind of known as like a tempo setting midfielder, whereas the Red Bulls, like in the perfect world, it's just their tempo is like a million miles an hour, right? And they're just jamming it down your throats. So how do you kind of like balance those two things, like the style of play that you like a lot and then the style of play that you're in and playing?
Yeah, definitely, like joining the Red Bulls system, it's super challenging, like, because I'm more of a type of player that really, wants the ball at my feet and that I can distribute the ball, spray it to wing backs. But I think I have a really good ability to adapt to systems and learn coaching styles in a quickly manner. And I think that really helps me, where I can be the guy that's running up and down the field, blowing up plays, but I can also be the guy that's going to get on the ball and calm things down and keep everyone around me composed and try to make the players around me better. Because it's certainly challenging with the Red Bulls. Like you said, it's always 100 miles an hour. And, to find those moments where you value the ball more, like are super important. And I think that, just being a more intelligent player, if the size isn't going to be there with me, just to be thinking on the ball better, that can prepare me to keep the ball and possess.
All right, Daniel. So looking forward, what's one aspect of your game that you really want to improve? You were talking about earlier how you're kind of transitioning and learning how to play in a more attacking style. Is there anything specific that you really think that you want to improve on and that you're really going to focus on?
Yeah, certainly, like the next step for me is, I think, just the ability to get on the ball and switch the point of attack and be able to play in two touches, receiving a ball from a center back or outside back in midfield with a guy on your back and pressure, and either being able to turn that man or to open up the body the correct way, one touch, and then ping the ball out the other side. I think that's definitely something that is going to help me now and help me as I make my way throughout my career, being able to just play super quick. Even if I have the time to take 4 touches, can I still do it in 2?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. Definitely, as we keep saying, the Red Bull style of play is very run and gun, very quick on your feet. You have to make quick decisions. And speaking of the style of play and the other young talents that are on the team, I'm sure there's a lot of competition amongst you guys who are trying to break into the first team or even on the second team as well. So how do you specifically plan to stand out amongst the other young talents on the team?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, like obviously, the physical side for me, I'm still developing, and, people are going to see me as a skinny, slender frame. And I've heard that all my life so far, but, that's not going to stop me. And it just requires me to think faster and know what I'm going to do with the ball, so that when some sort of tackle or someone's going to get into me, I've already gotten rid of the ball, and I already know what I'm going to do with the next play. And that's what it takes to get to the next level. And of course, the physical side, it will come soon. But I mean, to really separate myself, it's just going to be the will and the desire, of course, that I'm going to make sure that everyone knows that I want to be on the winning team, and I'm going to give my all no matter what. And that I'm also just going to be quality on the ball, and show you that I really care for the ball, and won't give it away.
Yeah, excellent. That's definitely the right mentality to have, playing with a chip on your shoulder and just looking forward and expecting yourself to keep growing. Awesome. So you kind of mentioned before how the ultimate goal for you is playing in Europe, and it's exciting to potentially start putting down the foundation for achieving that goal here at Red Bulls II. And it's exciting. It's one of the most exciting times ever for American soccer right now, as we're seeing young Americans finding success all across Europe. So for you, how does that inspire you? Is there any story that really caught your eye that you also are a specific path that you want to follow that you've seen?
Yeah, I mean, take a guy like Jude Bellingham right now, who's been incredible for Dortmund, and like scoring goals. They don't get through, but I mean, what a player he's been throughout the Champions League and throughout the season. And it just shows, like, super young age, he was at an English side or a low division team, and then he goes to Dortmund, and now he's killing it with some of the best players in the world, Marco Reus, Erling Haaland. And I just take him and be like, wow, like I want to be like him. Like, he's doing it at such a young age. Imagine what his future, and what 5 years from now, what's it going to look like for him? Being in the national team with England already, he's incredible.
Yeah, the sky's the limit for him. And some people might say he's a little scrawny too, so you can still go for.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Awesome. So focusing on this season, looking down the line, what do you hope to achieve?
Yeah, definitely for Red Bulls too. I want to make an impact on the team, and I want us to definitely have like a winning record, and contend for the playoffs, make the playoffs. And really individually, I want to be able to score goals, get assists for the team. Like I said before, as a defensive midfielder, I want to do more for the team instead of just be a six, be a straight six, And yeah, I mean, for RB2, I just want to have a great season, and get the boys going, so that everyone around me is getting better.
Awesome. Are we going to see another epic power slide for your second goal for Red Bull II?
oh yeah, you got a nice celebration coming in. I got a few in my package.
Nice. Looking forward to it. Awesome. So we'll transition into kind of rapid fire questions now. Just
Okay.
First thing on your mind, just if you want to say something funny, if you want to say something, honest, whatever you got, just shoot it out. So we got about 7 here.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, cool. First up, bagel or bagels for you?
Bagels for you, for sure.
Wow, nice. A fellow bagels for you guy. I like it.
More.
And what's your order?
It's got to be an everything bagel with probably raspberry or chocolate chip cream cheese.
Wow, did not see that one coming. Nice.
Cool. Favorite Red Bull / Metro Stars player or memory?
Probably Connor Lade, because short guy, small guy, but that didn't stop him.
Yeah, he's a baller too.
Yeah, he's incredible, Connor.
Legend. Okay, so what do you prefer? A perfect assist, a long range strike for a goal, or just a strong, clean tackle?
I'll probably go with perfect assist, so that I can set up my guy, and then we both get to go and celebrate. And the feeling of a goal is great, but almost, getting your teammate going and lifting him up and seeing him celebrate might be even
What's
cool.
the perfect assist for you? A through ball, a lob, a cross?
It's gotta be some sort of chipped ball over top in the midfield. Nice over the
Yes.
top ball where he can onto it.
I feel that on the goal. Like sometimes when I score, it's like I black out and I don't get to enjoy the moment because like I'm just like I just scored. Whereas like when I assist and I'm pulling the strings, I feel so much more in control, and it's like
Yeah.
I can enjoy the moment more. It's weird.
That's exactly what it is.
But okay, so I know it's early in your career, but so far, who's the best player you've ever played with?
Best player I played with. I mean, I take a guy like Kenny Hott. Like, I love playing with him. He's on the younger side in terms of someone older. I loved playing with Chris Lama and Kyle Zayak during my Red Bull II season last year.
Gotcha.
Nice. And who's a player that you look up to the most? Can be from currently playing professional or retired or whenever.
Yeah, I mean, definitely it has to be Steven Gerrard. I've always been a Stevie G fan. Great player, great person. Did everything on the field, and just when the commentators go like Gerrard off one of his volley goals, like that it just makes you can't not smile.
Cool. So I think I know the answer to this one based on the answer you just gave. But what's your favorite club?
Gotta be Liverpool.
Okay.
Red Bulls, come on.
Nice. Awesome. So last question here. What's a fun fact about yourself that fans might not know?
Fun fact. Let's see. I'm a big sushi guy.
Nice.
So I love
What's the best roll?
Gotta give me a shrimp tempura roll.